Here we go.
Okay, team. Oh my goodness. Listen, you never know what's going to happen. Technical difficulties. We are live. We will get to today's mobility workout really quickly. Please make sure that you have a chair for today. We're actually going to do the majority of the mobility routine sitting, and then when we stand, we will use the chair. So if you need to go grab a chair, go ahead now, grab one. Make sure it is nice and solid. Welcome to today's live mobility flow workout. This is a start level. So if you have never moved before, or you just are starting out on your movement journey, or maybe you are coming back from some injuries, this is the perfect place for you to be. If you are not sure what mobility is, so mobility is like one of my most favorite ways to move, but it is not understood by a lot of people. So very technically, but simply put, mobility is focusing on taking our joints through ranges of motion. So really just kind of greasing up those joints. Joints are where the bones all attach to each other. So if you have really sticky hips or shoulders, or really anywhere in your body, back, neck, mobility work focuses on putting some motion into those joints. And a lot of times we get stiff and tight because there's not enough motion happening. So that's what we're going to do with mobility. It's literally like a massage for your joints. So it should feel really, really good. Remember, we do not work through pain. So if at any point in time something is feeling more than sticky and tight, you're feeling pain, please stop. You can try to readjust, but if you cannot readjust yourself out of it, just pause for a moment and then join us on the next move. I have a question. So as we go through these start workouts week to week, I am trying to vary them up to give you all an opportunity just to test out different styles of movement. We've done strength. We did cardio last week. This week we're doing mobility. I really want to start adding equipment, but I want to know how you feel. And by equipment, I literally mean dumbbells and or soup cans or water bottles. So I am curious if next week we do a workout with cans or water bottles or really light dumbbells, how you all feel about that. So leave it in the comments. Let me know. It would be assuming that you've never lifted before, so you do not have to have any experience. We are literally going to learn the foundations of strength workouts with dumbbells, but your dumbbells can totally be cans or water bottles. And if you did decide you wanted to purchase, I would say keep them light, 3 to 5 pounds at the very, very most. What else?
There we go. Okay, so people are trickling back in, which is amazing. Thank you all for dealing with the always ongoing live issues. But a couple things. So one, Samantha asked, the last few workouts have been live, or the last few live workouts have been start. Will we be progressing to beginner? I think the short answer is like what we want this to be is for the audience, like for you, people watching and doing these. So
So Samantha, thank you. And I literally think I know who you are because of your Instagram pictures. So I think I have a face to this. And I love this. So what we want to do is be able to service you all. That's what we're doing here. I feel like it is very important to be doing start level workouts live because I think it is not out there enough. And I really want the start crew to come in and move with us. I also would love to add more lives. So if we have a start crew that wants to keep doing start workouts, but then we have people that want to try different styles or different levels, we can add more. I love coaching, and I love coaching live. So if there was enough people that were requesting us to move maybe into beginner, I think just leave comments and we will listen and we will make additions. I don't know, but I do not think we will get rid of this start level live workout. It is so important to me that people that are just beginning their movement journey have a place to come and feel seen and safe and that they have movement that's accessible to them. So,
and also in short, everybody overwhelmingly seems to be on board with weights or cans.
Oh, yes.
So
okay.
I think that answers that.
Okay. So we'll do that next week then. I'm really excited about this. And we'll be learning how to use those weights. So don't worry. You do not have to come in with any prior knowledge of how to do that. Should we get started or do you want to take a picture after?
I need to get a quick photo.
Okay.
We'll let it seems like people are still trickling in, which is amazing. And then we can go ahead and kick things off.
Okay. Love it. How do you feel about this as the photo?
You want to do the other switch legs?
Yes.
Perfect.
Cool.
Nailed it.
Just taking the quick thumbnail photo, team. Welcome to anyone that is coming in. Again, you will want to grab a chair for today's mobility workout. We're going through a start level mobility routine. My body, I am so happy this is what we're doing today. My body is so sore. So when I woke up this morning and realized we got to go through a mobility routine, I was very happy.
One quick thing. Can you just move your mic pack just a little forward?
Forward?
There we go. We're going to try the last 2 lives. If you joined, it cut out on us.
Not today.
It's kind of fun, but we're trying to do everything we can to prevent that from happening.
Yeah.
The other thing is, I think it is worth hitting before you start real quick, just about, this has come up a few times about repeating workouts.
Oh, yes.
I think if you just want to.
So this has actually come up quite a few times. I think mainly because we have the 21-day reset going right now, which we are in day 3 of that for anyone that is doing the 21-day reset. That is a beginner level program that we're doing for the next 3 weeks. And in that program, we are repeating workouts. So every Monday is the same strength workout, every Tuesday, the same cardio. And so questions have been coming up of why are we repeating workouts? The truth of the matter is, if you went to personal training and you had a goal and you wanted like some performance gain and you wanted to like see those results, you would get a program that was basically 4 to 8 weeks long, where every single time you come to like Monday strength workout, you repeat the program. Because workout number, the first time through it, you're learning the program. You're giving your body an opportunity to kind of adjust and just learn the moves. The second time through, you have it down. So you might move a little quicker. You might up the weights, and then you progress that way. So you might progress in a strength workout by adding more weight or adding more reps, but you stay with the same actual moves. So you give yourself an opportunity to improve on that. If we're constantly switching things up, which is totally okay, we don't actually give ourselves an opportunity to improve on some exact thing. So people that are like, I really want to learn how to deadlift and get stronger at the deadlift, you have to work on the deadlift for quite a while in order to see those improvements. So that was technical. Did that explain it okay?
No, I think that's great. I think variety is always fun, but variety isn't always the greatest way to.
And variety is fun and needs to be touched on. For the past 3 years, I have only done variety workouts because my body, that's all I was craving. I was just craving to have fun and do something new. I had no focus on specific results I wanted. I just wanted to move every day and have fun doing that and just show up and do what felt good in my body. So variety is totally fine. It just depends on where you're going. And for the 21-day reset program, we are working on building a strong foundation muscularly, cardiovascularly, vascularly. So that's why we're repeating.
And if people wanted to go over to justmove.com and maybe do a workout, would today or this week be a good week to do that?
Team, not sure if you know, this is my birthday week celebration. And the gift that I wanted was to open up our entire library. So for the week, this week, it ends on Saturday, the entire Just Move library is open and free to everyone. All you have to do is just go over to justmove.com, put in your email. You can look at the 21-day reset program that I'm talking about right now, and you can do that. You can try any other workouts in there. Nothing is off limits. It is all open.
Yes. So,
all right, are we ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Team. All right. So thank you so much for everyone being in here. We are going to hit this mobility workout, and I am very excited. We're going to start seated. And if you don't know, team, this is Mike behind the scenes. The sound that you're hearing. It is. Okay, wait, hold on. I need a sip of water. I'm getting nervous. There's 100 people in our workout today. I looked at that and I'm getting nervous. With 100 people. This is so exciting. 100 and I can't see that. 101. Amazing, team. What's up, team, and welcome to today's mobility workout. Pause for one moment and go grab a chair. We're going to be using a chair for our entire workout. So test it out, make sure that it is safe and sturdy. And then join me. We'll be sitting on our chair, working on a little belly breathing to start. So find the end of your chair, the edge. Feet are planted nice and firm, about shoulder width apart. Place your hands on your belly. And if you're comfortable, let's shut our eyes here. We're going to work on nice big inhales into our belly. And then exhale. Think about pulling your belly button in tight or your belly away from your hands. Beautiful, team. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Few more here. Really thinking about inhaling into our belly. It might feel a bit odd since we are used to inhaling into our chest. So just working on pushing your belly out against your hands. And then on the exhale, pulling your belly button in tight. Last one here, team. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Slowly opening your eyes, sitting up nice and tall. We're going to do a few neck rotations, but please move slowly. Do not make these big movements. Our necks can be pretty sticky. So we're going to be gentle as we start here. Thinking about taking your chin towards your chest slowly. It does not need to touch your chest. Hang out there for 1 second. As you are doing this, you might notice that you get a stretch all the way down your back. Totally normal, but I do not want shooting pain. Then take that chin. You're going to reach it up. Eyesight looks up towards the ceiling. Slowly, as far as it feels comfortable. Beautiful. And again, one more time. Taking that chin, bringing it down towards your chest, tucking it under, maybe a little further this time. Hold it there for a second. And then reaching that chin up towards the ceiling. Getting a little motion in our neck. And back to center. Beautiful, team. Take that left ear, slowly drop it towards the left shoulder. Feeling a nice big stretch on the right side of our neck. Back to center. Right ear to the right shoulder. Nice big stretch. Do not force anything. Good. And back to center one more time. Left ear, left shoulder. And then center, right ear, right shoulder. Breathing. And back to center. Beautiful, team. All right, take your hands, place them on your shoulders. We're going to make big elbow circles. So think of pens or pencils on the end of your elbow. Think about making a huge circle, as big as you possibly can. Hands stay on your shoulders. Elbows are drawing that circle. You might hear a few snap, crackle, pops as you're doing this. That is totally fine as long as it is not painful. Good, team. Staying going in one direction doesn't matter because we will switch. How big can you make those circles? As I come forward, maybe I round a little bit. As I come back, I think about opening my chest one more time here. Lots of movement. And pause in the other direction. Really being dramatic with your movement. As I open my chest, I really open it. As I come forward, I round it. Beautiful, team. If we have sticky, tight shoulders, this should feel pretty good, but you should not be feeling pain. Beautiful, team. 2 more here. Huge, dramatic movements. 1 more. And shake it out. Excellent, team. All right. Sitting up nice and tall, literally imagining somebody is pulling a string from the top of your head. You're as tall as you can get. Take that right hand, grab the left wrist. You're going to pull it towards the right side with that right hand. In this position, I should be feeling a nice big stretch on the left side of my body. Beautiful. Right hand is doing the work. And then come back up to center. Left hand grabs the right wrist, pulling it up and over. Breathe. Might notice one side is way stickier than the other. My right side is talking to me right now. Beautiful. Bring it back up one more time. Grabbing onto the left wrist, pulling it up and over. That's it, team. And then back to center, grabbing onto the right wrist, pulling it up and over. Excellent. Shake those arms out. Good. Lots of work here. We're going to do one more elbow movement to open our back up. So place your hands on your shoulders. I'm going to turn this way just so you can see how dramatic the movement is. Thinking about tapping your elbows together in front of you, you are going to round your back as much as you possibly can. Really dramatic with that round. Maybe your elbows touch, maybe they don't. Don't be concerned about that. And then as I open my elbows, eyesight looks up towards the ceiling. My chest opens. Beautiful. And I'm arching my back. Excellent, team. And again, thinking about tapping those elbows together in front of us and then really rounding as we do so. And then opening and eyesight looks up towards the ceiling. Excellent. And again, rounding, coming forward. Breathe and opening. And again, last one here. Round and come forward. And breathe and open. Excellent, team. Shaking out those arms, we're going to work on squatting. So just opening up our hips, warming up our hips. We're going to start from our seated position. So your feet, we're probably about shoulder width apart. Take a little step out. From this position, we know that the first thing is not to stand straight up. That puts a lot of pressure in our knees. Hinge forward. Make sure that you're feeling your full foot on the ground. Now push through your heel as you stand up. Beautiful, team. And again, first things first, just unlock the knees. Make sure they're not locked out here. You have a little bounce. Hands on your hips. Push your hips back into our hinge. Then slowly bend your knees. Drop yourself down to your chair. Sit and relax. Beautiful, team. First things first, hinge. Feet are firmly planted. Push through the heel as I stand up. Yes, team. Unlock the knees. Hands on the hips. Remind myself to hinge first. Then bend the knees, sitting down and relaxing. Excellent, team. And again, one more time. Hinge. Feet are firmly planted. Push through the heels as I stand up. Excellent. First things first, unlock the knees. Hands on the hips. Push them back. Hinge. Then I start squatting because I bend the knees. Then I relax at the bottom. Awesome, team. All right, let's open up that mid-back even more. If we've been sitting a lot, which I know a lot of us have, our backs are really tight and stiff. So this should feel really good as we rotate open. Take your left hand, place it on the inside of that left knee. Right hand, palm face up. Thumb is going to lead as we rotate around. I'm rotating. My eyesight is following that right hand, and I'm actively pressing that left hand into the left knee. Rotate around as far as is comfortable. Beautiful. And then back to this center position. Excellent, team. And again, actively press the left knee out, rotating around, really rotating in that spine. Eyesight follows, so long as that's comfortable on your neck. Good. And back to center. Beautiful, team. Two more here. Let's breathe. Exhale and rotate. Beautiful, team. Kind of like a dish rag. You are wringing it out here. Last one. Exhale as we rotate open, really twisting that spine. And back to center. Beautiful, team. On the other side, right hand presses that right knee out. Left hand is out in front, palm face up, and we're rotating. Eyesight is following that left hand around. Right hand is pressing into the right knee. Beautiful, team. Might notice that you go a little further on this side or not as far. Totally normal not to be the same on both sides. Excellent, team. Back to center. Let's go two more here. Breathe. Beautiful. And last one. And back to center. Beautiful, team. All right, we're going to stand up properly. So hinge, feet are firmly planted, press through the heels and stand up. Excellent. Take that chair. We're going to put it at the front of our mat facing you. And we're going to go into a little cat-cow action. Fancy name for just moving our spine around. So take your hands, place them on the chair. We got a few... I got a few questions about how to take care of the wrist. So really quickly, I just want to show you, if this does not feel comfortable, grab the side of your chair, and that's going to help keep those wrists feeling a lot better, not as much pressure on them, okay? So if this is not comfortable, grab the side of your chair here. In this position, your feet are about a foot away from the chair. So no perfect movement here, just find what's comfortable. And then from here, what I want you to think about is exhaling as you round your back as much as you possibly can. Tuck that chin. Beautiful, team. And then inhale, drop your belly towards the mat. Now we're arching our chin, our eyes look up to the ceiling, just as we did in our neck warm up. Beautiful. And again, you're going to round, really round. There we go. Tuck that chin under. Exhale all of the air out. And then inhale. Open the chest. Belly drops towards the mat. Chin looks up. 2 more here. Exhale. Good, team. Really, really round. And inhale. Drop that belly to the mat. Good. Last one. Exhale. And inhale. That's it. Come back to your neutral position. Hands are on the chair. Take your left foot, walk it back. Take your right foot, walk it back. Pause for 1 second. We're in our plank position. From here, we're going to go back into our version of down dog. Drop the heels towards the mat as you push your hips back. From this position, if it is comfortable, you are going to slowly think about dropping your chest towards the mat, finding a nice big stretch in your back, probably in your shoulders, and only hanging out here if it feels comfortable. If not, you can come a little bit further up, not have such an intense stretch there. Beautiful, team. All right, we're going to make our way forward, coming up onto your toes. Think about rounding that back as you come forward into your plank position. Beautiful. Pause here for 1 second. Breathe, team. And again, push your way back. Heels drop towards the mat. Hips go back. Slowly drop the chest towards the mat. Get a nice big stretch. You might even be feeling a stretch in your calves, the back side of your legs. And breathe. All right, team, coming forward. Up onto our toes. Round our back as we come forward. You can pause in your plank position, or you can do a little chest open with me. You're going to drop your hips towards the chair. Open your chest. Eyesight looks up towards the ceiling. Excellent, team. From here, pull your belly button in. Meet me in your plank position. Push those hips back into that down dog. Heels drop towards the mat. Yes, team. Remember, if it does not feel good to do that chest open, just stay in your plank. And again, coming up onto your toes, round the back, coming forward. First things first, pause, meet me in that plank. Then we drop our hips towards the chair, open the chest, eyesight looks up towards the ceiling, pull the belly button in, meet me in that plank, and head back to your down dog. Yes, team. Beautiful work. Take a little breather here. Walk your feet in. Slowly come up, shake it out, and relax. Good work, team. Jewelry's all over the place. From here, we're going to take our chair. We're going to work on a little hurdle open. So from this position, hold on 1 second. This is what happens when I try to be bling bling. So from this position, hold on to your chair. We're going to use it as something to stabilize us. If you're comfortable not holding on to it too tight, go ahead and do so. We're going to work on hip circles. So our hips are really, really tight majority of the time. And what they love nothing more than is to find full ranges of motion. So what I want you to think about, just like we did with our elbows, we're going to focus on making big circles with our knees. So grabbing onto the chair with your left hand, standing on your left leg, bring your right knee up. Now we're going to think about making as big of a circle as we possibly can as we open that right knee. Good. And circle it back around. That's a lot of work. Place it down. Beautiful, team. And again, bring that right knee up. You're just thinking, imagining huge circle with that right knee, bringing it down and around. Beautiful, team. You can pause for 1 second if you need. And again, knee up, drawing that circle, big, big, big circle. Beautiful, and bringing it down. Excellent. Shaking it off, we're gonna go the other way. So just so that you have a visual here, you have your pelvis like this. It's a ball and socket. Then you have your femur, which comes right up, and there's a ball here. We're just trying to find lots of range of motion in that. So now, taking that right knee, it goes backwards, up, and around, drawing a circle, just the opposite direction. Pause for a second, get comfortable, back, around, and up, as big as is comfortable to you, team. Last one here, you might even be nice and small. If that's what's comfortable, that is totally fine. And relax. Beautiful. Heading over to the other side from this position, grabbing onto the chair, standing nice and tall on our right side. Left knee comes up, circle it around. Good. And then drop it back down. Beautiful. And up. Good, team. You can find your own pace here. Circle it around. Might be sticky. I definitely am on this side. And again, bringing it up, circling it around. Good, and relax. Shake it all out. We're going to go the other direction. Just really visualizing that circle. Bringing it back now, forward and around. Beautiful, team. And again, bring that knee back, forward and around. Just like if I have a pen on that knee, trying to make as big of a circle as I possibly can. Last one here. And relax. Excellent, team. All right, chair is out in front of you. You're going to hold on to the chair. I'm going to show you what to do. And then because I want you to be able to clearly see me, I'll toss the chair to the side. We're going to just open up the inside of our hips. So take a stance pretty wide, toes slightly turned out. In this position, we're going to sink our hips backwards as we sink over to that right side. Now, I don't even have to go very far down before I feel a huge stretch in the inside of my left leg. Do not move your chair. I'm just going to move it so that y'all can see me. So in this position, I've pushed my hips back. Remember, I'm hinging, so I've pushed my hips back, and then I'm finding a huge stretch on the inside of that leg. Breathe. Beautiful. You have your chair out in front of you. Use your chair as you stand back up. Excellent, team. Going to the other side. Hinge first. Hips go back. Shift my weight to the left. Whoop. Nice big stretch on that right side. I don't have to go very deep. Hold on to that chair. Excellent, team. And coming back up. Beautiful. Feet stay planted the whole time. Body weight shifts to the right. Hips go back. Hinge. Push those hips back. Maybe I can go a little deeper on this side now. And notice when you're in this position, are you clenching your knee? Remember, like when we stand up, I'm always telling you, unlock those legs, unlock that left leg. Yes, team, use your chair, come back up to center. Excellent. And again, to the left side, hips back, body weight shifts to the left, hips back, hips back. Beautiful. Maybe I can go a little bit lower on this side. Excellent, team. Nice big stretch inside that right leg. Breathe, grab onto the chair, holding on tight. Stand back up and relax. Excellent, team. All right, taking that chair, it's going to be at the front of the mat. We're going back into our plank position here. All right, we're going to find a nice big stretch on the front side of our hips. This should feel really good. Take your hands, place them down into our push-up plank position. Remember, you can always grab the side of the chair if you want to protect the wrists. Feet step back, so left foot back, right foot back. Excellent, team. In this position, take your left foot, bring it up towards the left hand. Beautiful. Now, scoot the right hand in towards the middle of your chair so you feel nice and stable. Take the left hand. Thumb is going to lead. We're going to scoop up towards the ceiling. As I do so, I'm less concerned about where my arm is going, and I'm more so thinking about dropping my right hip towards the ground and slightly towards the chair. So in this position, you all stay there. I am dropping my right hip down. Huge stretch inside that right hip. Should feel good. Beautiful. I am also breathing. When things are sticky and tight, we tend to hold our breath. Don't do that. Good, team. Place that left hand back down in this position. Coming onto your left heel, you're going to push your body weight back. I'm finding a huge stretch on the back side of that left leg. Dropping my right heel towards the mat. Maybe it touches, maybe it doesn't. My left heel is down, my left toes are up, and I am breathing. Beautiful, team. And again, shift that body weight forward. Bring that right hand into the center. Take that left hand, thumb leads, reach it up towards the ceiling. As I do so, I'm really thinking about dropping my right hip down towards the mat and in towards the chair. I'm finding a huge stretch on the front of that right hip. If I want to make it more intense, I'm really thinking about squeezing that right glute. I know that's a lot to think about here. And bring that left hand down. Both hands are down. I'm rocking back onto that left heel, and then the right heel drops towards the mat. If you want even more of a stretch here, if you're ready for it, you can slowly bring your forearms to the chair. Yes, team, breathe. Huge stretch in the back side of that left leg. Breathe it out. We've got one more time here. So come back up if you are on your forearms, hands placed down. Rocking forward, plant that left foot down. Right hand comes to the center of the chair. Left hand reaches up. Really sinking the right hip down. Beautiful, team. Maybe you notice you can actually get even more of a stretch here on this last time through. And then coming back, placing the left hand down, rocking back onto our left heel. Right heel touches the ground. For those that want a little bit more of an intense stretch, forearms come down towards the chair. Beautiful, team. Also, if you are like me and you are shaking here, that is totally normal. Shaking is just your body trying to figure out what the heck is going on. And technically put, it is your nerves trying to make a connection with your muscle because they are unsure of what is happening right now. And that is totally fine. All right, team, coming back up. Hands on the chair. From this position, walk that left foot back. Beautiful. And then head back into your down dog. Just stretch here for a second. That was a lot of work. Excellent. In your down dog, remember, if it feels good, you can slowly drop your chest towards the mat. Excellent, team. Breathe. All right, to come forward, we're going to come up onto our toes. Round as we come forward, meet me in that plank position. Then step your right foot towards your right hand. Excellent. Scoot that left hand in towards the center of the chair. And from this position, we're going to reach that right hand up. Thumb leads, eyesight follows. Slowly dropping the left hip down towards the mat and closer to the chair. It's definitely not going to get very deep here, especially on the first time through. But you're just thinking about that movement, trying to get a nice big stretch on the front side of that left hip. Beautiful, team. And then bringing that right hand down, both hands on the chair, rock your body weight back, left heel drops, and then you come onto that right heel, finding a huge stretch on the back side of that right leg. And we're breathing, team. Excellent. And coming forward again. So in this position, first things first, bring that left hand to the center of the chair. Then the right hand reaches up, thumb leads, slowly sinking that left hip down. If you want more of a stretch, really concentrate on squeezing that left glute. That might feel weird because you feel like I have no connection to what's happening on my left glute, Kaisa. Totally no. But if you can think about that and you can squeeze it, you can actually make this stretch even more intense. There we go. Breathe, team. And then bringing that right hand down. We're rocking our body weight back. Left heel drops towards the mat. Right toes come up. And if you want to make it even more intense, woo, that makes it way more intense for me. You're going to slowly drop your forearms to the chair. Again, in this position, I'm feeling a huge stretch on the back side of both of my legs. Mainly my right one here, and I am breathing. Excellent, team. All right, place those hands down. We've got one more time through this. Feet come down, rock your way forward. Left hand comes into the center of the chair. Right hand comes up. Sink that left hip down. Beautiful. Last time through, maybe you notice you're getting even more of a stretch here. You're able to lower yourself a bit more. Beautiful, team. Breathe and relax. Both hands down. Rock your way back, coming up onto the right heel. Left heel touches the mat. And if you want it more intense, slowly walking your forearms to the chair. Wow. All right, team, rocking forward. Place both hands down. Take your right foot, bringing it back, and then heading back into that down dog position. So just pushing your hips back, really allowing your chest to sink towards the mat. Heels are on the ground, and I am breathing. And relax, coming up onto our toes. And coming forward, step your left foot forward, step your right foot forward, and come up, team. Good work. Oh my goodness, we are going to not stop. We're going to end with a little bit of our belly breathing the way we started, but we're just going to be standing this time. So beautiful work. Give yourself a moment to just let that heart rate come down. You can shake out your arms. Great work today, team. So finding a nice comfortable stance here, we are going to place our hands on our belly. And if you're comfortable, let's shut our eyes here. Thinking about taking nice big inhales into our belly, blowing up that stomach like a balloon. And then as we exhale, pulling that belly button in tight. Beautiful, team. And again, nice big inhales. And exhale. Good. Keep breathing here. Pay attention to those knees, making sure that we have a little bit of a bend. Good. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Pull that belly in tight. Good. And as we breathe here, I'm not just having you breathe into your belly for fun. This is a really important way to learn how to engage our core. So really inhaling into your belly. Then as we exhale, you pull that belly in tight, turning on your deep core muscles. Beautiful, team. 2 more here. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Last one. And exhale. Slowly open your eyes. Relax, shaking out those arms. Wow, team. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I have a little homework for you because we did a mobility workout today and we really thought about taking care of our joints. And for a lot of you, could have been the first time going through mobility. I want you to take a minute later today and just check in with your body. How does it feel? Mobility has this almost instantaneous way of helping our body feel better. Like literally, you might notice it now, you might notice it in an hour. So just pay attention to that because it is a really important way to take care of our body. And I hope that that feeling that you have of feeling good draws you back to doing more of this. So thank you so much for joining me here today. And I hope to see you back on the mat very soon.
Good.
Yes, team. Good work. How do we feel? Felt so good. I'm not gonna lie.
That was great.
Woo! Oh my goodness, team. So sometimes I forget. I wanted to talk so much and then I forget this is where I can talk. So when you do mobility workouts, if you have not done them before, please take a minute, even now, but especially later today and tomorrow. Take a minute and just like play in your body and just notice how much different you feel because most of our workouts are focusing on our muscles and our cardio, our heart, our cardiovascular system. We don't often think about really taking care of our joints. But the crazy thing is, whatever's happening at your joint is the most important thing because your muscles are reacting to what's happening there. So if you can pay attention to mobility work and taking care of your joints in that way, you will notice a huge difference in your body. For me as a young athlete, caused like literally so much damage to my body. Mobility was the only thing that helped me heal and come back. So just do yourself a little favor. 1, be proud of showing up today. That was so fun, but check in tomorrow or later today and see how you feel.
Costanza 250 already says they feel longer.
Yes. Oh my gosh. No joke. I literally grew an inch. This is factual. I was 5'5" and probably took me a good year and a half. I am now officially 5'6". So it does. You learn how to stand in that space and fill that space. So that is facts.
Cue the infomercial.
Yeah. The infomercial for mobility, though. It is an absolute game changer. I don't even have to tell you all. I just hope you check in today and you feel, your body in a different way, and that draws you to coming back more.
And mobility definitely is the thing that when we get testimonials and stories in, it's like always the stories from people implementing mobility into their lives are unbelievable.
Yeah. And I think a lot of what happens is people tend to not move because they feel stiff and tight and they're in pain. And it doesn't seem to make sense, but actually a lack of movement is causing you more pain. So if you can focus on finding a gentle way to move your body and really take care of those joints, you can work your way out of a lot of pain. So yes, I'm just so happy we went through our first live mobility workout on here for Start Crew.
Yeah. And people keep commenting weights.
Cool.
Do the weights. So next week, definitely
weights.
Do the weights.
Love it.
Which is great. We need a name. So if anybody wants to leave in the comments potential name for this workout that you went through and you felt something that is coming out in language that we could name this thing,
it's
always
know.
Helpful.
Yeah. No, we name these workouts based on what the team says. So yeah.
Maybe like grow an inch mobility, or I feel longer.
Okay, Mike. Wow. Okay. Sorry about that one, team. Jeez. It's okay. Mike is really embarrassed behind the scenes.
I'm embarrassed for you. I'm not on camera.
Okay. We will not use that name, but we will come up with something else. But thank you for joining us here today. And definitely next week, we will add weights. If you don't have weights, do not worry. Soup cans work just fine, or water bottles. And if you do plan on getting weights, I would say 3 to 5 pounds. We're going to start on learning strength moves and just understanding what it means to add equipment to our workouts. So nothing too heavy to start with.
In these workouts, just a reminder, they are always they remain on YouTube, so you can come back and do this again on YouTube. It'll just stay up, and then they also will make it to the Just Move library as well.
And just a friendly little reminder, if you are not a part of the Just Move team, go check out justmove.com right now, because for the entire week until Saturday, our library for our birthday celebration is open and free to everyone. So if you enjoyed today's mobility workout and you want to check out some other ones, go into the library. We have levels. So we have start, beginner, intermediate, advanced. And then we also have movement for everyone. Like we have cardio, strength, mobility, yoga, dance. We have so many different things in there. So just go check it out. And hopefully you love it. And hopefully you want to come join the team.
Yeah. So we got a couple. Feeling Loose. I like that. That's a good mobility name for the class. I don't know. Did we use Feeling Loose already?
Yeah, we have Feeling Loose for our mobility moments.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they're good at naming.
Yeah,
we've already got the name.
Yes. Thank you.
Anything else?
No.
We'll be back next week, 10 a.m.
Yep.
We're sticking with 10.
Yep.
10 seems to be good.
Yep.
Weights.
Yep. Or cans. Or water bottles.
Okay.
All right, team.
That's it.
Thank you so much for joining. We had 100 people in the workout today, and that is an honor and very exciting. And just like 100 people in a room, I know we're not physically in a room, but in a room together is a really big deal, and I'm very grateful.
And then by the finish line here, Diane Lynch just came in and gave
a
quick high five.
Diane! Yes, team. You know what's crazy? Also, I'm starting to recognize. So I feel like there are a handful of people. I might be getting them confused, but there are people that I see on here that are also I'm like having conversations with in the DMs. So we are starting to become a team and a family here, and I really appreciate this. Also, if you have questions, you can always DM me, or you can leave them here, because we read through what's happening. We are here to make sure that you all are getting the workouts that you want. So questions, comments, concerns, please leave them. It helps me become a better coach. So I appreciate that all. All right, team.
We're out.
Thank you. Have a great week. Celebrate good times. Come on.
Oh, okay.